Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So as I'm doing this video, the time now it is about 1:50 a.m. Okay, it is actually Sunday midnight, or you can say that it is Monday early morning. That's the reason because Monday afternoon I won't be at the desk. So just want to do this video and bring out to you as early as possible. Okay, so before I go into today's insights, but anyway, last week was a fantastic week, right? Because I actually, share with you that, I was bearish about the market and looking for shorting opportunity, right? So it came down really, really well. So I hope you guys really actually profited from my ideas and such. Right? So before I go into that, right, just want to share with you that I have some new initiative. So the one that I am coming up with this new initiative is this Telegram group, the Seasonal Vantage Telegram group. So this is t.me/Seasonal Vantage. Not to worry, okay, you should be able to find the link in the update post, in the members area post itself, in this video post. So do go ahead, okay, head over to the link and join it, okay. And this is how the link should look like, okay. So okay, this is actually a public group. So inside the public group, okay, you'll be able to see a few topics. There'll be more topics to be added, but right now it is the market updates, announcement, news, general, testimonial, member success, okay. So, okay, if you actually profited, okay, from my trade ideas or from the seasonal data sheet that I provided, okay, I encourage you, okay, to post it, to share it in this members success topic thread. Okay, so for example, last week I shared about the STI. I said that I was actually bearish about the Singapore market. So personally, I actually shorted it, okay, using CFD. So this is the Singapore free. This is actually from CMC CFD provider lah. So they don't call it the SIMSKI. It's what we call the Singapore futures. Singapore futures is actually called SIMSKI lah. So in the CFD context, they call it the Singapore free. Okay. So I shorted the Singapore market. This was the price I took profit, okay, and my profit was actually 431 Singapore dollars. So no matter how big or how small your profit, it doesn't matter, okay. What I wanted you to to share it here is to let people know, okay, that you profited from the trade ideas or from the data sheet they have provided, okay. So every month, okay, I will randomly, okay, give out a $50 capital voucher, okay. Yeah, as long as you share it here, okay, every month I will randomly choose one winner, okay, from all this sharing, okay. I repeat, so every month, okay, there will be a winner, okay. There'll be a winner, a lucky draw winner from here. I will draw from this member success, okay, a $50 capital voucher. So the reason why I wanted to do this, okay, is to let more of the public to know how how good the data is lah. So you actually profited from this, from Seasonal Vantage or from my trade ideas as well. Okay, and of course, if you can, okay, I really encourage you to actually also share the testimonial, okay, inside the members thread. Okay, so I really appreciate that. Okay, if you can share how the SVI have benefited you and such lah. Okay, so but for a start, okay, if you post it here every single month, I will give you one winner. I'll give a capital voucher $50. Okay, just to encourage you to post it lah. Okay, so again, no matter how big or how small your profit is, okay, doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you benefited from my trade ideas or you actually get benefited from the data as well. Okay, so with that's all for this this Seasonal Vantage Telegram group. Oh, by the way, right, for this Telegram group, this is a public group. Okay, so whether at the end of the day you unsubscribe, okay, you terminate your subscription or whatever it is, okay, I won't kick you out, but this is a public group. So I also encourage you guys not to share the trade ideas in any of the news general and such lah. Okay, so keep this so-called secret to yourself. Okay, only those who are a paying member can allow to have access to all these specific stock and such lah. So please don't share any of the specific stock, any of the data inside this members group. So, for example, the members updates, right, I will just share with you, okay, that, I've have the latest update. Do check your members area and such. So the main thing will still be inside this SV members area for now. Okay. So yeah, let's head over to this week updates right now. So last week was actually a fantastic month, right? So whatever of the trade ideas that I shared and also the so-called anticipation was pretty spot on. Okay. So for last week, I said that, hey, maybe you can look at the Russell 2000, that maybe I was looking at the market to maybe to test the high, and then came down. So it really came down. Same for the S&P 500. I said that, this month there was a new central pivot range in August. So price really actually hit higher, tested the new CPR level here. Okay, you can see that just get resisted at the CPR and then came down. Same for the Nasdaq futures. So tested the CPR and also came down as well. Okay, yeah. So this was the futures, and you can see from the members area. So I said that I was actually bearish, okay, for the month of August, and you can see that the like where is it? The pivot point, okay, and the zero gamma level, okay, down over here, CPR and the zero gamma level, okay. So yeah, and last week I also mentioned a few stocks, right? So you can see that the MPC, okay, MPC, I was still holding on to it, right? So previously I have taken profit. So you can see that for MPC, I'm not sure how many of you actually profited from MPC, which I also posted on the MarketWise Asia Telegram channel. So, it was a very good run. Okay, if you actually held on to it, I actually took profit at the CPR level over there. So I actually exited over here. So if you actually held on to it, like for example, Mary, okay, so you get a profit a lot more over here. Okay, so your reward to risk ratio would have about 2R as well. And it was until the end of July. You can see that after the end of July, in August, price started to come down again. So it was actually pretty spot on over there. And also you can see that the XES, this is the oil and gas energy ETF. So you can see that XES for shorting opportunity. This is oil and gas equipment and services. Oh, no, this one, XES. The first one. Okay. So to be really honest, I actually shorted on this day over there. Okay. All right. But then price went up a little bit higher, and I actually get stopped out right at the top. Okay. Yeah. After I get shorted again, of course I feel sian now. Okay. But okay. Having said that, okay, I said that, hey, it came down back again. So I re-shorted it. Okay. I re-shorted it. So I lose 1R. Okay. And then the trade was a very fast trade, okay, and I just profit again within 2 days. So this was a 1.5R profit. Okay, so net, okay, I still profited 0.5R. So sometimes when you get stop out, okay, you can try to re-enter again, okay, if the so-called the hypothesis, or if you think that there's still a trigger and such, right? Okay, it's correct. Okay, you can just try a short. So again, follows the wash and rinse pattern. Price closed above the previous day high again, okay, and then slam back down, and also coincide, okay, with the seasonal data, and you can see the overall so-called the stock market is actually weak as well. So this gives me the confidence to go for a short again. Okay, so don't be afraid. Okay, if you got stop out the first time, don't be afraid to go in the second time. Of course, some of you, your profit, your stop loss level might be a little bit, wider, then, you might not get stop out, and then price came down again. So this will be a very, very good short also. And of course, I also mentioned about this SCCO. This is the copper. SCCO, it is actually Southern Copper Corporation. Price actually went up a little bit higher also, but eventually slammed back down. So this will be a very good profit for you also. So please do have some profit taking, okay, if you are in good profit, okay. So another one that I mentioned, it is actually a VTRS. Okay, VTRS. This was the one. Okay, it came down, but didn't really came down a lot. So right now you can see that price is still hovering at the central pivot range, but I'm still holding on to this position and still in profit right now. So this is VTRS. I'm still holding on to it. And the other one, it is actually, as I mentioned, EWS. This is of course the Singapore market. So I said that EWS is actually the proxy for the Singapore ETF. This is the iShares MSCI Singapore ETF. So you can see that after that price, go higher, watch and risk and came back down. Okay, but I use the Singapore Future CFD as a proxy to short the market. So that was what I posted into this here. Okay, the Singapore. So as I mentioned, right, okay, if any success, trading profit, do share your screenshot, okay, the trade they have taken. And at the end of the month, okay, I'll pick out one winner and give the winner $50 capital voucher. Okay, I'll send it to you. Okay, all right. So this is it's pretty spot on. It is actually a very good week for me. So you can see over there, what I mentioned, shorting opportunities are all doing pretty well. Okay, so for this coming week, how is the market doing? Okay, so for this coming week, okay, in fact, the market, it is actually at overextended lah. Price came down quite a bit already. But overall, can see that from the S&P 500 index. This is from Equity Cloud. Okay, you can see the overall August, it tends to be weaker until maybe towards the late August. Then maybe there could be some rebound. Okay, before September head for a downside again. So this is based on the past 20 years seasonal trend. Okay, but for now, I think the market, it is a bit overextended. Okay, if you add in the Elder Force Index, right? Okay, you can see that right now we are also overextended with a green dot over there for the Nasdaq. Not so yet, but you can see that there is some slight divergence. While the market kept going down, the indicator is not forming a lower low. So okay, it is some bullish divergence over there. Okay, and then for the Russell 2000, it is also showing a green dot. So all in all, short-term wise, I think the so-called the indices is overextended. So if you have not shorted, right? Okay, don't think of shorting the indices or shorting the big caps right now. Big caps, as in for example, like the like the Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, all these have came down. And I won't go through the individual stocks lah, but it seems that they are holding on pretty well. So don't short the big cap stocks. And of course, the indices, it is overextended right now. This is just my guess. I could be wrong. Of course, the market can continue to go lower, but personally, I won't be shorting the big caps right now lah. Okay, I mean the big caps, S&P 500 and the Nasdaq lah. Okay, shorting, it can still be selective. But if you're talking about going for a long, I'll be also a bit wary. Okay, so a bit tougher week to trade. Okay, because you should have shorted. Okay, last week when I mentioned about the shorting opportunity, and when I say that looking for an opportunity to go for a short. Okay, but price has gone down already. Then you say you want to go for a short. A bit difficult lah. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so this is for the indices. And if you're looking at this coming week, right? Okay, I'll be still looking for some shorting opportunity, but very selective. Okay, so this is the bearish ETF. Okay, for this coming week, it is actually from the 4th to 11th of August. So I've already filtered 4th to 11, 5, 8, 9. Okay, and then bearish stocks. Okay, I also already filtered already. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and such lah. Okay, bullish wise, these are some of the one, but you can see that for the bullish one, right? You can see that it is actually the bonds as well. Bonds. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, okay? So it was also pretty spot on when I first mentioned that, the like gold seasonality, and such, right? Okay. Yeah. And then previously, I said that TLT expected to perform well in late July. All spot on. It's not that I'm trying to like show off, but it is really hitting, hitting what I expected. You can see that, for example, gold, okay, even though on Friday it tends to have a bit weaker, but you can see the overall gold futures, okay, it also, went higher. It also went higher. And then for the TLT, this is crazy as well for TLT, okay, it also went a lot higher after the pullback, okay, and then went a lot higher. So depending on where you enter, most likely you shouldn't be making any loss lah, okay, based on the past, 1 to 3 weeks or so, okay. All right. And yeah, and then for this coming week, right, I won't be looking to go long, okay. All right. Based on the indices, there still isn't any signal to go long, right? No wash and rinse and such. Even though I think that market could have a rebound, but no signal, I won't be going long anyhow lah, okay. So you need to have a proper setup and entry trigger. So far there isn't no, unless you just want to take a gamble, okay, you just think that it is at a low, you want to try a short, you want to try some long, that is fine, but I won't encourage you to do that lah, okay. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. But for me personally, I'm looking for some opportunity to go short. So the shorting opportunity that I'm looking at, okay, it is actually this company called what is it? Is it suddenly cannot find. Not over here. We are not General Electric, General Aerospace. GENERA. Where is it? Is it GE? Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, GE Aerospace. Sorry, yeah, they changed the name. GE Aerospace. So yeah, so this is the GE that I am actually looking out for a short. So this is the they changed the name. Sorry about that. Yeah, suddenly confused. So this is oops. GE. Okay. General GE Aerospace from 9 of August to 6th of September. Okay, for the past 11 years, okay, 10 years, it went down during this period. So it's under industrial, okay, for the past calendar days, 29 calendar days. So this is, I'll just remove this, okay. I'll just remove this. So this is GE, okay. So you can see from the weekly time frame, it is also a bit overextended. Well, after that, maybe you can't see from this is what it looks like. This is the weekly time frame. So after a very nice uptrend consolidate, and then a steeper uptrending again, and then there is a consolidation for a number of weeks, okay, and then like okay, and then like a pullback, okay, a breakout. But again, this breakout failed. So if you actually drill down back to the daily time frame, it is actually like this lah. So this is the trend line, okay. Yeah, so people are buying this breakout, you can see that, there was a higher volume as well. Again, people said, hey, consolidation, this is another leg up, that kind of thing. So, but the thing is, it didn't go higher, and people are really trapped. So I think that, there could be more downside, at least maybe to test somewhere to the low over here, which is somewhere around here, 153 there about. But again, this is not exactly the wash and rinse pattern. It already happened already. You can see that previously the wash and rinse, it is over here. Okay, it came down. So the downside move is quite a bit. So, but I'm still anticipating some downside move over there. So this is one of the selective ones I'm looking at. So this is here over there. Okay, so maybe I'm expecting more downside to go. This is GE over there. So okay, all right, this is GE. And then the other one that I'm looking at, it is actually BK, Bank of New York Mellon over here. So for BK, the data, okay, so BK, Bank of New York Mellon, from 9th of August to 30th of September, for the past 11 years, 10 years, it went down during this period. Okay, it's under, of course, bank, is under the financial sector. So you also can see over there, okay, price actually, really came down. Price is now below the CPR. So again, the entry, won't be based on wash and rinse, because it already happened. But I think that there could be a more downside to go. So so this is over here, okay, and then there's going to be more downside okay. So this is the one I'm looking at for BK. Another one that I'm looking at is actually Hologix, HOLX. Okay, for Hologix, HOLX, okay, so it is under healthcare, 6th of August to 1st of October, a longer calendar days, but for the past 11 years, okay, 10 years, it went down during this period. So this Hologix, it's the only one that could have it's still very strong, that could have a potential wash and rinse pattern. Overall, you can see that also price, it is over a bit extended, and on Friday, surprisingly, it was very bullish. It hasn't gone down yet. So price closed above the previous day high. So potential wash and rinse setup over there. So the previous day high, it is actually 83.27. 83.27. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week price can go down lower for Hologix as well. So these are the three stocks: Hologix, GE Aerospace, and also Bank of New York Mellon. So it's BK, GE, and HOLX. Okay, so I'll be sharing more things in the usual Monday live stream. So do tune in at 10:30 p.m. And before I go off, once again, just want to let you know the Telegram group, okay, Seasonal Vantage, okay. This is over there. If you have profited from any of the trade previously, okay, all right. This is the Telegram. You not just necessarily last week, like can previously, can go back to your brokerage account, do a screenshot, whatever it is. Let them know you take profit and such a profit and such. Okay, no matter how big or how small your profit is, doesn't matter. Just want to share your members' success to let more people know about it. Okay, so that more people can join. Okay, and just post it in under the member success. So as I mentioned, okay, every single month, okay, I'll draw out a lucky winner, $50 capital vouchers. This is just as a token of appreciation, okay, for willing to share your trade publicly. Also, $50 can buy you a meal, quite a number of things like coffee and such. So do really, okay, I really encourage you to do that. And if, of course, if you can actually give me a testimonial over here, okay, how long, how short, doesn't matter, okay, post it here. I would really appreciate that, okay. And as I mentioned, this is a public group, okay. Don't share my trade ideas publicly, okay. Don't share some of the things that non-paying members should know, okay. All right. So, but some of the announcement, market update, I will post it as well, okay. With that, thank you so much. So if there's more update, I will send you guys again very soon. Thank you, and bye bye.